The House passed two gun control bills today. They are now on their way to the Senate, where Democrats are going to have a tough time selling them, even with control of the chamber. So what's in these bills? NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Leigh Caldwell explains.
One is dubbed the Charleston loophole, named after the killing of 9 people at the historic AME Emmanuel Church in Charleston, South Carolina. Advocates say that closing that loophole would have prevented the killer from getting a gun and thus saving the lives of those 9 parishioners. How? Well, current law states that a person could obtain a firearm if a background check is not completed within 3 days. This bill would extend that timeline to 10 days. Opponents say that 10-day penalty box will put people at risk, preventing people from getting guns to protect themselves.
You know who cannot afford to wait? The single mom looking to protect herself and her children from a violent ex who has just been released from jail.
Author of the bill, Representative Jim Clyburn of South Carolina, says that it would impact just a small number of gun purchases.
The fact of the matter is, 90% of these checks are instantaneous. 97% of them are done within the 3 days. We're talking about 3% of the sales, but we are talking about the 100% of a life being snuffed out.
The second bill would expand the use of background checks to all gun purchases, even private dealers. There are exceptions, though, if someone gives a gun to a relative or if a person is in imminent danger. The bill, though, prohibits a national gun registry. These two gun bills are the latest of a long list of Democratic priorities being passed by the House. While they had more Republican support this time than in the last Congress, they were still opposed by most Republicans.
This is yet again another move by Democrats to ignore the Constitution and to pass legislation that will do nothing to make Americans safer, but target our Second Amendment and our, sacred God-given liberties.
No Democrat has ever tried to get anybody's guns. I mean, that's just a lie that they tell, and y'all ought to stop perpetuating the lie. I don't have a gun, but I don't give a damn about anybody else having one.
The issue has long been a potent political issue, with gun rights groups and advocates spending more than $350 million in campaign contributions, outside spending, and lobbying in the past 30 years. That's 4 times the amount gun control supporters have spent, according to the Center for Responsive Politics. Now, both bills head to the Senate. The Charleston loophole bill has never been brought up in the Senate because last time it was controlled by Republicans.
The legislative graveyard is over. H.R. 8 will be on the floor of the Senate, and we will see where everybody stands. No more hopes and prayers, thoughts and prayers. A vote is what we need.
A more moderate version of the background check bill has been brought up in the Senate twice before. It's a bill by Republican Senator Pat Toomey and Democratic Senator Joe Manchin, but neither time could it get the support of 60 senators. The difference this time, though, is that Democrats control the Senate.
I just think that you can't compare 2013 to 2021. I think there are a lot of Republican senators that are thinking about voting for a proposal that allows them to get right on this issue.
And Leigh joins me live now from Capitol Hill. Leigh, both of these bills, in some version, died in the Senate last year. Did the Democrats really think they can get 10 senators to pass them this time around? And if not, why are they going through this again?
Well, it's going to be a big uphill battle for Senate Democrats to do it. But, at the press conference earlier today that Democratic House and Senate members had about this legislation, Senate Democrats said that they feel like the political environment, is different now than it was when they voted on these bills in 2013 and 2015. They say that the politics have changed, and they think that there is a real chance. And they point to the House of Representatives on the background check bill. When it was voted on in the House last year, only 3 Republicans supported it. This time there was 8. Of course, that was a slim minority of the Republican Party that voted for it, but Democrats say that they're going to try, and they say that it's going to be a priority for them this year. Allison.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.